Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining in yet another video on this channel. And in today's video, we'll be looking at a topic which is considered to be one of the roots of Vedic astrology, and that is the use of Hora. Okay. And this is one topic which is not much discussed in Vedic astrology circles. So I thought that it is going to be useful for everyone who is listening or who is watching to this video, who is watching this video. Okay, so to begin with, the word hora is actually derived from the word ahoratra. Okay, ahoratra, and if you delete the a and the tra, right? If you delete the prefix letter a and the suffix part tra, what we are left with is hora. Hora subsequently means hour in English. Okay. And the word ahoratra itself deals with day and night, containing the karma phala of the earlier incarnation or purva janma. And this entire science is named as Hora Shastra. Okay. And Hora Shastra takes into consideration the incessant movement of the sun, the moon, the earth, and other planets and their gravitational effects on human beings, okay, as well as other living beings, right? So the word Hora determines or denotes the 12 transformations of the time of Ahoratra, in which all the movements of the planetary system are interrelated. Okay. And according to Hora Shastra, this so-called destiny of ours, of human beings, of living beings, it has to be identified through experience with the help of this Hora Shastra. Okay. And if you look at the Kaal Purush chart itself, okay, so that is regarded as a fortune chart for the entire living, living kind or the entire mankind. Okay, so I'll not go into the history of Hora. Yeah, I'll not go into the calculations. Why? Because you can easily calculate the Hora of the day through the various Vedic astrology apps. Okay, and what is important is you should know, as a student of Vedic astrology, you should know the Hora at the time of your birth. That is very, very important because the Hora Lord, each Hora is going to have a Lord. That is one of the, one of the planets, one of the Saptagrahas. Rahu and Ketu are not going to have a Hora, of course. So each of the Horas are going to have a Hora Lord, and the Hora Lord placement in your birth chart becomes very, very important. Okay. So in general, the Lord of the first hour of the day is a Lord of the day called the Dinesha or the Varesha. Okay. Say on a Wednesday, the Lord of the day is of course Mercury. Okay. And based on this rule, there are other two important rules that serve as the foundation of Hora Shastra. Okay. The first rule is that the Lord of the first day or the first Hora of a month becomes the Lord of the month, and that is known as Masa Adhipati. Masa Adhipati. Okay, that is the Lord of the month, right? And similarly, the Lord of the first day or the first Hora in the year becomes the Lord of the year, and that is known as Vareshwara. Okay. Sorry, Varsheshwara, not Vareshwara, Varsheshwara, which is the Lord of the year. Okay. So now the use of Hora has a direct influence on the houses. Okay, and as I said, using this knowledge, you can actually plan your activities very, very intelligently, you know, minimizing the risk of failure, minimizing the risk of any karmic backlash. Okay, and it is said that all the activities that you start during the Hora ruled by the Lord of the related Bhava are going to be successful. Okay, they are going to surely fructify. And similarly, if you start any activity during the Hora of the Badhakesh from the concerned Bhava, not the Badhakesh from the chart, say Capricorn ascendant is going to have Mars as the Badhakesh. So not the Badhakesh as a whole, but the Badhakesh from the concerned Bhava. In that case, the activities will suffer obstruction. Okay. And if you start any activity during the Hora of the eighth Lord, in that case, the activity is not going to be successful. Okay. Now, not all activities started during the Hora of the eighth Lord are going to be, they are not going to be unsuccessful. Okay. For example, say you are looking to study jyotish and you are you are timing it according to the Hora of your eighth lord. In that case, of course, you'll attain success. But say if you're going to travel and you are, going to get a particular deal done as a part of the business making, and you're doing that deal on the Hora of the eighth lord, then it is not going to fructify. Okay, so what you will do is, for effective use of Hora, you will take your birth chart, determine all the, you have to be really familiar with your birth chart. You have to know all the lords of the houses, right? Say you are taking medicines, okay? And so for the medicines to be really effective, you have to do it in the Hora of the planet ruling your ascendant or rising sign. That means, say you are a Scorpio ascendant, then you should take your medicines during your Mars Hora, right? Say you are a Sagittarius ascendant, then you should take your medicines in Jupiter Hora. Say you are trying to do any kind of exercise. Okay, exercise is always ruled by the Lagnesh. So you should always start your exercise at the Hora of the Lagnesh. Okay. Say you are going to buy any vehicle. Vehicles, of course, are ruled by the fourth house. So you should ideally buy that vehicle on the Hora of the fourth lord. Okay. Right. Say you are trying to complete any activity related to your work or career, right? Then you should do that particular work during the Hora of the 10th lord. Say you are an Aries ascendant, Saturn, of course, rules the 10th house. In that case, you must do your career related or work related, works during Saturn Hora, and you will be successful, right? So this is how, it is applicable. Say you are trying to be very romantic with your partner. In that case, you will always use the Hora of the 7th house or the 7th lord, right? So that is how you use it. Okay, that is how you use it. And it will require a bit of awareness, okay? Because there are certain apps that tell you the Hora every hour. Cosmic Insights is one of those apps. So you can just download Cosmic Insights on your mobile and see which Hora is running at a particular time of the day, and you can time your activities accordingly. Okay, so it's a very useful thing to know. It's a very effective thing to do actually. I do my things in that way, and many astrologers who this is actually as I said, this is the root of Vedic astrology. Where you have to understand how this application can actually change your life. Okay, your life is not going to change overnight, of course. You have to do this for a minimum of, say, a month or 40 days before you start noticing visible changes. And I guarantee that changes will be there. Okay, so please do let me know in the comment section if you have been doing things according to the Hora, and if you have not, then I encourage you to try it out, and I'm sure your life is going to change for the better. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in yet another video. Namaste. Om Gurave.